Hello, everyone. If you're working with large photo libraries, 4K or even 8K video projects, or simply need a reliable way to organize massive amounts of data, choosing the right storage solution is becoming more important than ever. Today, we're taking a look at the new ORICO 5-bay RAID MacData drive enclosure. It supports both 2.5 and 3.5-inch SATA drives, offers up to 130 terabytes of total capacity, and features a modern 20 gigabit per second USB interface. It also supports multiple hardware RAID modes, making it suitable for creative professionals, home media servers, and anyone who needs fast, flexible storage. So let's unbox it, take a closer look at the design, and see what this enclosure has to offer. Inside the box, you'll find everything needed to get started. ORICO includes the power cable, a high-speed USB-C cable for connecting the enclosure to your computer, a small screwdriver, and 2 separate packs of mounting screws for both 2.5-inch SSDs and 3.5-inch hard drives. It's a simple but complete package, so there is no need to buy additional accessories before installing your drives. Everything required for the initial setup is already included in the box. Now let's take a closer look at the enclosure itself. Right away, the design feels clean, modern, and surprisingly premium. Instead of looking like typical computer hardware, it has a minimalist aluminum finish that fits naturally into a professional workspace or studio setup. On the front, each drive bay is clearly numbered, making installation and drive management much easier, especially when you're working with multiple disks. Every bay also has its own LED status indicator, so you can instantly see whether a drive is idle, active, or requires attention. Around the back, you'll find the USB-C interface, the power connector, the cooling fan, the RAID controls, and the power switch. Everything is neatly arranged and easy to access, keeping the overall design simple without sacrificing functionality. Installing drives is straightforward. Each drive tray slides out smoothly using a simple release mechanism, making access quick and convenient. Once the tray is removed, you can mount either a 2.5-inch SSD or a 3.5-inch hard drive using the included screws, then simply slide the tray back into place until it locks securely. If you've been following this channel for a while, you may remember my review of the ORICO 97 series DAS enclosure. I've been using it for quite some time, and I'll leave a link to that review in the video description if you'd like to check it out after watching this one. For this review, I'm moving one of my existing hard drives from the previous enclosure into the new ORICO 99 series. This also gives us a good opportunity to compare the two generations. While both products are designed for users who need reliable multi-drive storage, the new 99 series introduces several important improvements. One of the biggest upgrades is the new JMS591 controller, which brings SATA 3.0 support together with a modern 20 gigabit per second USB interface. Under the right conditions, this provides significantly higher bandwidth than previous generations and allows the enclosure to take much better advantage of fast SSD arrays. Another major advantage is support for hardware RAID modes, including RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, RAID 10, JBOD, and normal mode. This gives you much more flexibility whether your priority is maximum performance, better redundancy, or simply combining several drives into a single large volume. This drive actually came from one of my older external storage devices that I've been using for years. It has served me well, but like many older desktop enclosures, it wasn't really designed with future upgrades in mind. If you've ever tried taking apart one of these external drives, you probably know what it's like. Hidden plastic clips, tight internal construction, and opening the enclosure without damaging it can easily become the most difficult part of the entire upgrade. The hard drive inside is still in excellent condition, so instead of replacing perfectly good hardware, I decided to give it a new home inside the ORICO 99 series enclosure. One thing I really like about this approach is that you don't have to start from scratch. If you already have SATA hard drives from older computers, NAS systems, or external USB enclosures, you can simply move them into a modern multi-bay solution and continue using them without wasting storage that's still perfectly functional. This is especially useful for content creators. As video files continue to grow in size, storage fills up much faster than it used to. A single 4K project can easily consume hundreds of gigabytes, while larger productions or long-term archives quickly reach multiple terabytes. Having several drives in one enclosure also makes organizing projects much easier. For example, one drive can be dedicated to active editing projects, another to completed work, another to backups, and another to your media library. Everything stays in one place instead of being scattered across multiple external drives. Of course, if performance is your priority, you can install SSDs instead of mechanical hard drives and configure RAID 0 for maximum speed. If protecting your data is more important, RAID 1 or RAID 5 provide additional redundancy in case of drive failure. The nice thing is that the hardware gives you the flexibility to choose the configuration that best matches your own workflow. Another improvement is the upgraded connectivity. The enclosure supports a USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 interface with up to 20 gigabits per second of bandwidth. It's worth mentioning that reaching the full 20 gigabit speed requires a compatible USB 4 or USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 port. If you connect it through Thunderbolt 3, 4, or even Thunderbolt 5, storage devices are currently limited to around 10 gigabits per second because of the way the Thunderbolt protocol allocates bandwidth. Cooling is another area where ORICO paid attention to the details. The aluminum housing works together with the built-in cooling fan to remove heat efficiently, helping the drives maintain stable operating temperatures during long file transfers or extended editing sessions. Even when all drive bays are populated, reliable cooling is essential for both performance and long-term drive health. ORICO has also redesigned the enclosure with a built-in 150-watt power supply, active cooling, and support for up to 5 drives, with a combined capacity of as much as 130 terabytes. It's clearly designed not only for home users, but also for photographers, video editors, content creators, and anyone working with large amounts of data on a daily basis. And finally, I really appreciate how much cleaner the entire setup becomes. Instead of having several different external drives sitting on the desk with separate power adapters and USB cables, everything is consolidated into one enclosure. It not only saves space, but also makes the workspace look much more organized, which is something I personally value. With the drives installed, it's time to power everything up and connect the enclosure to my MacBook Pro using the included USB-C cable. Setup couldn't be much easier. There are no drivers to install or complicated configuration steps for basic operation. Just connect the enclosure, power it on, and it's ready to use. If you're planning to create a RAID array, that can be configured separately depending on your storage requirements. As you can see, all of the installed drives are detected correctly by macOS and are immediately available for use. That's exactly what you want from a storage enclosure: simple installation, reliable detection, and a smooth user experience right from the start. After spending some time with the ORICO 99 series, I can say it's a solid upgrade for anyone looking to consolidate multiple hard drives into a single, well-designed enclosure. It offers plenty of capacity, flexible hardware RAID options, modern high-speed connectivity, and a clean premium design that looks great on the desk. If you'd like to learn more about the ORICO 99 series, you'll find the product link in the video description below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.